Very first day. We get this restaurant open, as Bob said, we didn't have any money. So we got the landlord to kick in some money. I got our grocery provider, Cisco, to give us 60-day terms, and we cobbled this thing open. You know, I think we hired about 5 people, you know, and got the place open. And the first morning we opened it, it was kind of slow. And Bob's out there, he's learning to pour coffee, right? And I
had to learn to pour coffee. That's how skilled I was.
Yeah, and so I'm back there cooking. Well, we got busier. If you ever worked in a kitchen, it's hot and it's a lot of pressure on you. So I'm back there literally sweating bullets, trying to get the food out. All I hear out there is well, you've heard him laughing already. I'm back there cooking, all I hear is this guy laughing out front, you know, doing, I said, holy, this partnership is bad news. But so we got through it, and we each worked really the first 38 days of the restaurant. We worked 16 hours a day. Again, we didn't have any money, so we opened from first thing in the morning, we went all the way until we closed at night for 38 straight days. And I lost 40 pounds, he lost 40 pounds.
I found it again though.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was quite the ordeal. And we got it open, we went 40 days, and we finally were able to kind of sit there and take a little time off. But it didn't change the fact that we still had no money.
Yeah, during that time, after these 16-hour days, day after day after day, we couldn't afford to give ourselves any money. So we established what was endearingly known as Jukebox Mondays. On Mondays, we would go in, and at that time, the jukeboxes that are in all Black Bears were coin operated. And so on Monday, we would go in and Bruce and I would raid the jukebox and get the quarters. And that would go in our pocket, and that was our pay for the week, was the quarters out of the jukebox. And so I've never been able to look at a jukebox ever again in any other way than as a primary source of revenue. And so we decided this must be easy because people started coming though. And even though we weren't making any money, people were starting to drive from other areas, drive 50, 60 miles to come to a Black Bear because they said it just feels different than any place else we go. And Bruce's food is always bigger than they thought and better quality than they thought. And they start asking us from other towns, can we have a Black Bear? And we had never really thought of being more than a family diner in a small town. It started making sense to us of what a brand really was. And to me, what a brand really is as an expression of internal values, internal visions, things that come from someplace other than just the financial model. And so the more that Bruce was able to express his passion for those values through what he was doing with his food and his operations, and the more I could express that vision of brand through the hospitality and the concept development, the more that we felt that this brand was becoming something bigger than both of us. It had its own heart.